Good morning. Today I am going to talk about neck spaces and their infection. There are 16 facial spaces in the head and neck, but we shall talk about few important neck spaces with their infection, such as retropharyngeal abscess, parapharyngeal abscess, submandibular abscess, peritonsillar abscess. Retropharyngeal abscess. Retropharyngeal abscess is a potential space which is bounded anteriorly by buccopharyngeal fossa, posteriorly by prevertebral fossa. It contains retropharyngeal lymph nodes. A median raphe which divides the post-retropharyngeal abscess into two compartments. Boundaries of retropharyngeal abscess anteriorly at buccopharyngeal fossa, posteriorly prevertebral fossa, superiorly base of the skull, inferiorly superior mediastinum, laterally the carotid sheath. Infection of the retropharyngeal abscess known as retropharyngeal abscess, which are of two types: acute retropharyngeal abscess, chronic retropharyngeal abscess. Acute retropharyngeal abscess due to infection of the retropharyngeal lymph nodes. Age incidence age 1 to 6 years of age. Because at the age of 4 to 5, retropharyngeal lymph nodes began to disappear. But 50% of retropharyngeal abscess present within 1 year of life. A bacterial infection that has spread from tonsil, adenoid, sinus, nasal cavity. Injury of the posterior pharyngeal valve with a sharp instrument such as fish bone may cause retropharyngeal abscess. Clinical feature: difficulty and pain in swallowing, fever, enlarged cervical lymph node, muffled voice, croupy cough, drooling of saliva, neck may be stiff, or there may be torticollis. On local examination, swelling of the posterior pharyngeal valve in one side of midline. Diagnosis is by clinical feature and radiology. Treatment: antibiotics should be started promptly. If once abscess is formed, the only treatment is incision and drainage. Incision and drainage is done without anesthesia. Patient is wrapped in a towel, kept in supine position with head lower and tilted towards one side. With the help of sinus forceps, we puncture the most bulging point of the abscess. Pus will come out. Suction should be done promptly, so no complication occur, followed by systemic antibiotic. Now, parapharyngeal abscess. Parapharyngeal space. Parapharyngeal space, also known as lateral pharyngeal space. Potential space lies outside the pharynx, triangular in cross section. It extends from the base of the skull above to the superior mediastinum and the apex of the carotid bone. Anteromedial wall is formed by buccopharyngeal fossa. Posteromedial wall is formed by cervical vertebrae, prevertebral muscle and fossa. Lateral wall in upper part, mandible, pterygoid muscle and parotid gland. Lower part is by sternomastoid muscle. It is divided into two compartments by stellate process. Pre-stellate compartment, which contains internal maxillary artery, fat, inferior alveolar, lingual and auriculotemporal nerve. Post-stellate neurovascular bundle or carotid sheath, which contains carotid artery, internal jugular vein, sympathetic chain, and 9th, 10th and 11th cranial nerve. Infection of the parapharyngeal space is known as parapharyngeal abscess. It is a rare site in which to get an infection. 60% of patients develop it as a result of complication of tonsillitis and tonsillectomy. 40% either infection and extraction of the lower third molar teeth. Mastoid infection may go to this space through two routes, via petrous apex or via sheath of digastric muscle. Clinical feature: fever, marked trismus due to a spasm of the medial pterygoid muscle. Tonsil, if it is normal, pushed medially. The most marked swelling in the neck at the posterior part of middle third of the sternomastoid. There may also swelling in the retromolar region. Treatment is surgery. External drainage from neck. Incision should be vertical at the anterior border of the sternomastoid. This muscle must dissected up to the medial to the carotid sheath. Should be opened into the from the base of the skull to the clavicle. Drain inserted in the lowest part. Antibiotic in postoperative period. सबमैंडिबुलर स्पेस हो गया. Submandibular space is bounded above by mucous membrane of the floor of the mouth and the tongue, below by deep fossa that extends from hyoid to the mandible. This space is further divided into two by mylohyoid muscle. A space superior to the mylohyoid muscle known as sublingual space, which contains sublingual salivary glands. A space inferior to the muscle is submaxillary space, which contains submandibular salivary gland. Anteriorly lies submental space, which is bounded by two anterior bellies of the digastric muscle. Infection of the submandibular space known as Ludwig's angina. This is rapidly swelling cellulitis of the floor of the mouth and submandibular space. Secondary to soft tissue infection, tonsillar infection, infection of lower premolar and molar teeth. About 100% of patients have dental teeth, 80%. And in these patients, lower molar are set eccentrically with the root closer to the medial wall than the lateral wall of the jaw. If the root abscess is drained into submaxillary space, affected with minimal discomfort. In case of dental origin, the most usual organisms are Streptococcus viridans and Escherichia coli. If the infection is spread to the sublingual space, the floor of the mouth becomes very swollen and appears as a roll of edematous tissue rising to the biting edge of the teeth. Tongue is elevated posterior-superiorly and respiratory obstruction is in danger. Patient is very ill, temperature over 38 degrees centigrade, pain, trismus and salivation. Treatment is antibiotic, incision and drainage. Incision and drainage should be postponed as long as possible because pus is seldom found. Transverse incision between the angle of the mandible. Peritonsillar space. Peritonsillar space a space bounded by tonsil medially, superior constrictor muscle laterally, anterior and posterior pillars forms the remaining borders of the space. Infection in this space known as peritonsillitis, which leads to peritonsillar abscess if not treated promptly. Peritonsillar abscesses are the most common deep neck space abscess. Represents a sequelae of tonsillar infection. If not related to the size or severity of infection of the tonsil. Patients who have had tonsillectomy may sometimes develop peritonsillar abscess. Clinical feature: pain, trismus, odynophagia, drooling of saliva, hot potato voice, and fever. We can demonstrate uvular deviation, palatal asymmetry, displacement of the tonsil medially. Tonsillar erythema and exudate may be mild despite the presence of the abscess. Treatment is medical and second is surgical. Medical treatment is plenty of fruits by mouth, by nasogastric tube or by IV drip, and systemic, preferably an intravenous antibiotic at least for 48 hours. If not respond, incision and drainage of the abscess. Site of incision. First is site of election. It is imaginary line horizontal from the base of the uvula and vertical line from medial border of interpular where it meets the base of the tongue at the junction of the two weaken incise known as site of election. Other sites are most bulging site or through crypta magna. Some surgeons also prefer hot tonsillectomy in case of peritonsillar abscess, but it is more difficult. So nowadays incision and drainage followed by tonsillectomy in after 4 to 6 weeks of resolution known as interval tonsillectomy. In children, even one attack of peritonsillar abscess may need interval tonsillectomy, but in adult we consider interval tonsillectomy after 2 episodes of peritonsillar abscess. Thank you. Cabinet.